Hey guys, it's Jenny. Welcome back to the Crafting Bookworm. So today we're going to prepare our pages. Okay, welcome back everyone. Welcome to all my new subscribers. I thank you all for being here and chilling with me. So our last video we got the front cover on, we got the back cover on, and you can go ahead and you can seal this. I use the spray sealer, so you can seal it, the front and the back, and then we can get going to the inside. So right now we've got these that are plain, the inside covers. Let's see, what do I want to put on the inside cover? I've got some of this. This one could go here. And then I get another one for the back, unless I want to print. I think I might want them the same. So, I actually like this one too on there. I think I'm going to be printing 2 of these. I thought I did print 2, but I'm not seeing where I did. So I've got these, but these are just the paper, not the cardstock. It could probably work though. It'll probably be alright. Okay, I'm going to cut these down to fit on this and this page. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, let's come up just a little bit here. Okay. No, we don't want to do that. Alright, so this we're going to glue on here, and it's going to go all the way to the top. To reach all the way to the bottom. So let's get started. We have another plug in there. Okay, so let's get this glued. I should have something underneath there while I'm gluing. It'll be okay. I suppose I could have waited on doing these inside ones here, but I just figured I'd get them done. Okay, so we're going to line this up. Do I want it that way, or do we want it this way? I think I want it this way. We're going to line this up. And move it. And we only went to the edge of that page because I can't get that tucked back there, I don't think. It does look strange because the pages are shorter than. The problem with it was because of this being yellow right here. Now I could probably As you can see, if you see what I'm talking about, how the cover, you know, they're bigger than what the pages are, right? So now it looks odd. That part of it looks odd to me. I don't know that I like that. I may have to trim this top and bottom off. If it would have just stayed black, yeah, I don't like that at all. Let's pull this up. Let's go to here. Now that my glue is all unsticky. And then I'll just trim it off the top, I guess. I don't know. We'll re-glue that. Yeah, it just... I don't like it, you guys. I don't like it. I don't know what I want to do with this. It was probably not a good idea to use the yellow book, right? I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that. I will think about that and decide what to do there. And I'll just save this print. We'll save those. And then I'll just... I guess I'll just come back to it and figure out... I mean, I could do like a trim or something on the edges. I don't think we're going to be able to cover this. Can we cover this? Can we cover the yellow? And then go over it with... And it did it on that part. Let's see if it will do it on this part. If we can get this covered enough. I'm kind of wishing now would have done the fabric on the cover. It would have been easier. Well, it's got some of it, but where the glue went, it's not inking on. I could probably paint the edges too. But see, that's not even, and it's just going to look green with the other color on there. I could paint this. It doesn't have to be neat because, you know, around this edge I can still put like an image on here. And it would just be like this, and the rest of that would just be painted, if that makes sense. So we'll move on to the pages right now, and then I will try to work on this and think about what I want to do. This is what happens when we use a color we're not wanting for, because my December daily had that really pretty end page on there. Okay, so we're just going to start inking her pages. Now, just to let you guys know, you do not have to ink. Okay, your images, where's my digitals at? Right here. So, you have your digital, and what I did was I got a kit, and it's just, you know, you would get a regular kit, you know, where you got your two images, right? And I just cut these in half. Mine came from Pixie Treasury. So you would just cut them in half, but as you can see, they don't cover this page all the way because these pages themselves, I think, are 9 1/4. Normally, you got 8 1/2, right? So, yeah, 9 1/4 inches for the pages alone. So you can put these on and leave it, because a lot of people just like that to be cream like that, which would go really fast. But I, on the other hand, I like to ink the pages. So we're going to get the brush instead of just the regular dauber. And let's see how this color is going to look with the prints. I may not even like it. And I don't. I don't like this one. So what we're going to do is have to find something a little closer to that color. You know, maybe we could just, I don't want to do a lined one there, because I've got all of my pages that I'm using cut out. I guess for this first one, we're going to have to go with what we got. And okay, I've got another color in here that will work better. I should have checked that. I think this is the right one. It doesn't look like the right one. It's definitely the right color. But we're not gonna be able to fix that part. It is a much lighter blue. It's still not quite the right color, is it? It isn't horrible, but it's just not what I'm wanting. But I don't have, let's do this and get this inked. And I have an idea here. Hey, no one said it was easy, did they? Okay, so let me get do I already have it on the table? Nope, because that's that one. I can't find my dark blue one. Oh, there it is. Oh, that took forever. Okay, let's see what we can do if we add some of this to it. I was sure I wanted to go ahead and do a blue Christmas. That doesn't look as bad. I kind of like that one on there. Okay, let's get... It kind of turns it a little purpley. And I will look and see what other blue I have. Okay, so this one is going to go here. So, let's see, what do I want to use? Do I want to use a glue stick or this? I'm just going to go ahead and stick this one down so you guys can see what you do here, because I'm not going to do all of these pages on camera. I'm just trying to give you guys an idea. Like I said, you don't have to do the inking at all. And, you know, you don't have to use a digital kit. You can just decorate on your pages if you want, just to keep the words. Any of that's okay. It's your journal, and you can do it however you want to do it. We got a little bit too close to the top. This is why I like Fabri-Tac, because I can do that. Okay, so there's our first page. This is really going to throw me off. I got to figure something out for that. Okay, and then we would just go to the next one, which we could just leave plain like that if we wanted to, but nope, we don't want to. Let's check this one out. This one's going to be just as aqua as that one is. It's a really pretty color, though. Does it make sense that this one is not the right blue? I mean, when I look at this like this, it makes sense. Or, you know, it looks like the right color, but it is not. So I'm not sure, you guys. It is pretty close to that, though. Maybe I'm just seeing it wrong. I don't know. Okay. Now, you can also use scrapbook paper. I just didn't have any scrapbook paper that was blue. And so okay, I think I want a lined paper now. I want to have more lines than not. And some of these just are not cut the same size, it would appear. we're going to put this one on. I think I'm going to have to order my Fabri-Tac sooner than I thought. Okay, and there's the second one. So I am going to go through, I'm going to ink my pages and get the rest of these on, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, so what I ended up doing was the painting. So we got the painting on here, and I got the paper on the front, and then we got the back done as well, and then I went through and inked the pages and got my images down on there. So I left a couple left to do, just letting you guys see how the chipped sapphire worked. Okay, so I have a couple left. We got this one to do, and you know, if you guys want to know how to do the altered book by making the pockets and doing all those special things with the paper, you can find a million of those on YouTube of people altering books. And you know, that was the whole idea of altering the books then, was just, you know, folding these over and making a pocket here. I just can't manage to make them work right. Like I think I explained that in the first video here, and I just had a really hard time with that. But one thing you don't find a lot of on YouTube is altered books made like this, using digital kits and scrapbook paper and that kind of stuff. So that's why I really wanted to be able to do one that shows this side of altered books as well. So we're going to put these last couple on. And I discovered it's much easier for me to position this where I want it, and then just pull the page down. Whoops, that's empty. And just, we got a plug in there. Okay, we're just going to pull it back and put our glue on this part. And then I like to have a paper towel to just kind of... Now, your altered book is not going to be perfect. I mean, it is going to get wonky, but it gets wonkier if you're making pockets out of the pages. Trust me, I've done it. But you know, it's going to be like this because you've taken 85 to 90% of the book pages out of the book. And then you're gluing the pages together. So you're not going to have perfect pages. Just not possible. And that's okay. It really is okay. And, you know, I only do altered books for my December dailies. I would never put an altered book in my Etsy shop or anything like that, because they are so you don't know what you're going to get. You really don't know what you're going to get when you're doing one. But the images are pretty. I think Whimsy Creations, is that what it was? I got some out of that too. I don't remember if that's exactly the name of the shop, but I'll have it linked below. Okay, so then what I like to do, this one's pretty flat though, so it's not going to need a whole lot, but I like to take my art glitter glue and make sure those corners get glued down, and then the edge. I like to get that little bit on the edge, because I don't want any of the pages coming up. And like I said before, you can also use your glue stick on this. But if you use glue stick, then be sure that you do have art glitter glue to, you know, put on the edges of your paper. Because, you know, you can't be too sure how long your glue stick is going to last, really. Okay, and there's that one. We got one more to put on, and it's this one. And this one's going to go. This one's got a little bit more of a curve now because we're at the back side of the book. And they get a little bit more difficult to get glued on there because you're gluing on a hump. But it generally works out fine. I just do it the same way. And I can come back with the art glitter glue. This is just how it worked, just easier for me, because I know in the other part of the video I was just gluing the papers and putting them on, which you can do that too with Fabri-Tac pretty easy, because you know you can move it. But if you're not using this and using glitter glue, then this method is definitely gonna work the best, because you know you can hold it in place as you're gluing, and you don't have to try to move your paper around on your book to make sure it's lined up, because art glitter glue grabs a lot faster. Okay, so now we're going to get up underneath here. We're going to stand this up. It's a lot easier if you can stand up the humps where it's humped really bad and give it a chance to grab a hold. Okay. And that was the last of the pages we had to do, you guys. Because I got these. I started working from the back then. And started laying down my lined pages, then, you know, my images, and it really turned out a lot nicer than I thought it was going to. Okay, so in the next video, probably the last video, we're going to add a couple pockets. Because really when I do a December daily, I do my pockets. I think I told you this in my other flip through with my December daily. I like to do the pockets on the day that I'm journaling. So if I want to do something extra, I can put a pocket on and stick a little journal card in, or what have you. So I'm not going to be putting a whole lot of pockets in this, but I am going to get a couple pockets on the inside covers. We'll get our spine. We'll put on some page tabs in the last video for this series. It's not a long one because there's not a whole lot that goes on in one, because, you know, it's mostly just securing your pages and putting your prints is really the biggest part of this. So in the next video we will do that and get that finished up, and then I guess we can do a flip through in that same video. We'll just make sure, we'll just see how long that video gets. But that is it for this one, you guys. I thank you so much for staying tuned. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.